You might have seen this happen. It's fairly common for people in this day and age to go on social media cleanses where they uninstall Instagram and Facebook and other social media apps for like 1 month and they come back. Now that's a problem. They come back. And the reason for doing this is because social media is filled with noise. I get it. Sometimes it's so noisy that it's so distracting. Like you're working and then you get a notification and then you go on like a freaking 2 hour, 3 hour Instagram streak where you just end up watching cat videos and random videos and it just wastes your time. I get it. But there's a problem with this. People aren't addressing the core problem, which is you filled your social network and news feeds with a lot of noise. You're following a lot of noise and therefore it creates more noise. Let me give you an example. If you crash your car because you don't know how to drive properly, are you gonna stop driving altogether or are you gonna learn how to drive properly? Now that's the same thing in social networks. If your social networks and the way that you use is not gonna work for you, you don't just stop using social networks, temporarily even. You gotta figure out how to use them properly. And here's how I use social networks. So let me give you a suggestion that's gonna change your entire life on social networks. Start looking at who you follow on social networks. Because the people that you follow is probably the reason why you think it's filled with noise and therefore you went on a one month long cleanse that probably didn't work out for you because you're watching this on Instagram right now. So if you went on a cleanse, it didn't work out because you're here right now. So instead, look at the people that you follow and the content that you interact with. See, these algorithms try to figure out what you like and they suggest more of it. So if you double tap a tree, you're gonna see more trees. Therefore, interact with content that you actually want to see more of. So look at the people that you follow and be mindful of the content that you interact with because these are the content that you're gonna see more of. This is gonna completely change the way that you interact with social networks and it's gonna add a lot of value to your life. Because imagine waking up in the morning and you see a lot of noise in your social networks versus you wake up in the morning and you see a lot of content that you actually want to see. So social media is not the problem. The way that you use social networks is the problem. So look at how you use it and be mindful about it, and trust me, it's going to completely change the way that you use social networks. Because to me, social media is one of the biggest and the most powerful and the most important tools in my life right now. It completely changes the way that I work. It completely changes the way that I interact with people. It is one of the most important tools in my life. So the tool is not the problem, but the way that you use the tool is a problem. Keep smiling, keep growing. It's Zinu Gajay. I'll see you in the next video. Over and out.